Let me reset this thing so we can actually hear and see it proper like. Fred goes for a walk. Turns radioactive. Falls himself down a hole. Me being a concerned pet owner, tries to reach him and falls in. Finds a tank that I'm somehow able to open and a suit that fits me. And suddenly, instead of looking like a kid, I look like a young adult. Got it really. Alright. So it has been a while since I've played this game. We are a tank. Well, we're a person inside of a tank. The game is split into two chunks. It'll be this style, side-scroller platformer, and a top-down running gun. I think I can hop out. I can be a little man's. I think that stuff down there hurts me. I guess so does the giant rock man attacking me. Anyways, I'm going underground to try to... into the center of the earth to try to save my frog. Hey, Ted. Well, thank you. We are doing pretty good so far. Well, my day's just started. Dragon Gem's been awake for a little while. Okay. Oy. ¿Dónde está Santa Fe? Now, I wanted to point up. Probably took more damage there than I needed to. So you can point up or to the sides, no down. This is lagging quite a bit. I don't know if that's... what's doing that. This is, by the way, some of my favorite music. Now we're going to go on a little bit of a walkabout. There's some stuff you can only get as the man's. Oop. But I can be stealthy. Story of Steve. Ow. Gotta be careful. As a man's, if I jump too far, I get hurt. That's a long name. Is that more than one game, Ted? Or is that... Alright, so here's the top... Well, I guess it's not really top-down. This is kind of, sort of 2.5D running gun that I was mentioning. I don't even shoot all the way across the the screen yet, do I? I gotta power up my gun, I think. Oh, okay, nice. I'm going to guess that it's a Japanese developed game. they have a tendency to have, or maybe even a Chinese one, they have a tendency to have longer names like that. Alright, what's this? I got my gun a little bit better. Okay, now it actually shoots all the way across the screen. Okay, good. Is it all the way across? Yeah. Alright, excellent. Upgrade for the gun. For the mans. I think we can also get upgrades for the tank, which, by the way, is named Sophia the Third. And I could go that way, but I don't want to step on spikes and get more hurt. Especially since it looks like I've only got 1 health left for the mans. So I should also avoid jumping crazy like. No! Good. Yeah, I gotta go back and get the power up. One thing I didn't have available to me on the Nintendo when I was playing this originally. Actually, I take that back, I did. I had a... I don't remember what it was called. It was a Nintendo gamepad that had an actual joystick and buttons, including a turbo button. So I could do that. But that's not what I'm using right now. Ooh, another upgrade for my gun. Ooh. More power. Oh, right, I forgot I've got, like grenades. I don't know if I have a limited number of them or not. Yes. Or no. These might be for the ship itself. See, there you see Sophia the Third. Yeah, that's probably for when I'm in the ship. Why is there different color stuff down there? Who are you? You jerk. Just let a little boy wander around. The killing machine. Killing things. Let's see if I do this. I don't know how to actually set this off though. Ah. Okay, so I've got an under attack for me now. And then this. Nice. Alright, so like a spread of missiles and a heat seeker. I'll leave it on the attack down because that's going to be fairly useful. He said, not making use of it when it could have been useful. Alright, let's go on little man's walkabout again. Break that rock? No, it's just there for looks. Don't knight it, I just bite it. Have we had this area? Why are there no enemies? Ah! Oh, this is gonna be difficult because the things respawn as they go out of frame. I won't know what I've actually gone through and looked at. My OCDs. I'm gonna assume there's a little boss in here. Could be wrong. Like another room to get through to. Oh. Nope, I'd be wrong. I don't think any of the upgrades respawn, just the stuff they're hiding in. But I've got unlimited bullets, so it does not make too much of a difference. Pretty sure I've cleared it all. We'll just do another circuit to make sure that there's not a hole that I was missing somewhere. Still don't think I have a way to break the rocks. At least not currently. I don't know if that's a power-up I can get. Oh no! Those jerks are hurting my guns. Frickin' jerks. Hurt me, not my guns. Angry. Get out of here. Like, this suspiciously looks like it should be something. Well, hello, sir. Ow, ow. That doesn't seem to actually be hurting him, so I'm gonna guess I need to get a better weapon. I don't think I want to go down into the water yet. I don't know if I can. I think I need to get something that allows me
Welcome to Sophia. Dragon has joined the Pantheon. 4 whole years.
Thank you, Dragon Jim. My lovely wife. 4 years. I've been streaming for 4 years. I mean, not 4 years consecutively. I mean, I guess it was 4 years consecutively, not 4 years constantly. I have not been streaming for 4 years non-stop. There we go. That still doesn't clarify, does it? Ah, well. Ow. Dorks. I don't know why I'm coming over here all the way. Is this where I started? No, it isn't. Okay. Sophia, hang out there for a moment. I'm down here. It's a ugly looking cyborg head. Ooh. Little mamacita. That was the boss in the other one. The first one. Oh, you shoot, huh? Oh, maybe that was the boss in the first one. Changing this doesn't change this, right? No, okay. Oh. I vividly remember reading the novelization of this. Ah. You jerk. What is this? Oh. What'd that do to our gun? What? Hello. Hey, Commodore Zed, welcome in. How are you doing today? You caught me on on my probably first ever early stream. Early for me. I don't wake up until 1 p.m. Mountain because I work until 4 a.m. So I should probably save state. Hopefully that worked. Let's see. Did it work? It did. Okay, good. Yeah, unfill. Oops. I don't remember where I'm going, by the way. Just forward and down and trying to find upgrades. Oh, I've already been up here. Okay. Oh. Get them in the water now. I don't have a way to hover yet. So until I get that, I'm stuck on the ground of this. I don't know if I can say that I was good at it, but I played it a lot. And read the novelization. This music is seared into my soul. Double check to make sure there wasn't a place for me to go over here before I get down into the deep down parts where it's more difficult. Okay. I mean, at any time I think I can jettison Sophia and swim, but I'm probably going to only use that for if I have to move around. Here. I think this is going to get me the hover jet. I'll have to show you guys a picture of the thing I was talking about, the controller I had. Fact. I don't remember what it was called. This. Hey. 8-bit dough makes one, huh? I don't know why it took me to buying all those things. Seems like it was called the NES Advantage. Yep, that was the sucker. It's got slow down and then turbo buttons. I don't even know why I got it, or why, I should say why my parents got it. But we had that, we had the zapper, we never had Rob. So I don't feel too bad having an 8-bit dough. Let's see, I'm using the SN30 Pro, and I have it set up so that instead of the X and the Y, because it's more like a Super Nintendo controller than it is the Nintendo controller. So I have the X and the Y set as turbo buttons for the B and the A. Ooh, without the thumbsticks. Yeah, I had bought some cheapo USB NES controllers, and they weren't doing it for me. They kept having drift and issues, so I went ahead and got the 8-bit dough, and I have liked it. I see you down there trying to hide. Can I not shoot you because you're... Oh, okay, I can't. I will reiterate that during the Nintendo era, and then even into the Super Nintendo era, I did not make purchasing decisions. That was my parents. Oh no. No, I played this a ton. I don't know if I beat it. But I had a friend who had it. Oops. And I think we did an exchange where I had I think I exchanged Strider for this for a while. And played it. So hits hurt the gun first. That's not great. I want my gun downgraded. Come on, you cyborg jerk. That is a good question. Do I have one? Yes. XBRZ 6 times. And bilinear interpolation. I'm using Meeson. Nope. Okay, so important to note that those flashy ones go away. That's fine. I don't even know what the power does. I mean, I guess it's upgrading the power. Okay, so that tells me that at some point I have to be able to destroy those rocks. I just don't remember. I'm assuming it's going to be a weapon upgrade. Super jerk. What you've done. Unless I can, like, sneak by on the sides, but I don't think... Yeah, you can't go in. Oh, I can't even fit down in there. Okay. Oh, hello, boss. What? What the heck is this? Okay. Oh, I think I was right. I think that's the engine for Sophia. It is. Thank you. So I have Hyper. What does Hyper do? It's still not letting me hover. I don't know if my weapon got better or something. Hoping that I didn't fall down into the water before I was supposed to be down into the water. Oh, looks like there's a way to get out of the water over there. Okay. They are doing pretty well. Jax is catching a lot of friends outside at night and bringing them into the house. Scooter is being his old crotchety self, coming in and jump scaring me while I'm trying to work. And Bandit is doing pretty well too. He is getting older and is stinky. We've started giving him some mobility chews because we think he's dealing with a bit of arthritis. And boy howdy, do they play around with his indigestion, or with his digestive tract. I think it's glucosamine and chondroitin, maybe? Oh yeah, okay, it looks like I can actually hurt this guy now. Is this the next area, or just another area? So I don't know if I was ready to leave completely. Also, great. That one didn't work. Would you? Yeah, so I hadn't actually played Solomon's Key much as a kid. Blaster Master, on the other hand, quite a bit. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's just say that in our house, all we have is doorknobs. We do not have the latch kind. I don't know if that's the right word. We don't have the kind where the handle sticks out and you have to grab the handle and push down on it in a rotation motion, because one of our previous cats, Elmo, knew how door handles worked and doorknobs worked, and he would have used a handle. Okay. So I don't think that was right. I think I don't want to go into Area 2 quite yet. I think there's more in Area 1 for me to do. I could be wrong. I feel like there is going to be the ability for me to swim somewhere in here. Maybe. Bree, welcome in. Is that stuff Bertie? Oh, okay. Go over here. I think Power Glove or Entertainment System does a cover of this song that's pretty good. They do like a metal cover of it. Superpower. Haha. Oh, dang it. Alright. We'll use these. Got in here. Uh-oh. Hopefully this isn't also a trap. Got not X and O. It is traps. I keep getting H's, which I think is for the hover, but I don't actually have hover yet on Sophia. Still looking for that upgrade. Like I said, I think that's the upgrade that allows me to swim. Or allows her to swim. Flips again. Another thing that was interesting, I think, if I recall correctly, about the Worlds of Power books was that they actually had like some secrets and stuff to help you with the game. Like they'd give you little hints and stuff. There's even a possibility that somewhere I still have the book. Dragon Gem and I were discussing that last night. I'm not actually a collector. I just don't get rid of things. And since they were published on Scholastic books, more likely than not, at a Scholastic book fair at school one day, I got the novelization. And then it's possible I kept it, and it's still sitting somewhere in my house. Yeah, One Lung Johnny. So I was gonna have a friend that I haven't seen for a long time, and I'm not gonna be seeing for an even longer time, possibly. So he's coming over, and I'm gonna be hanging out with him later tonight when I would have normally be streaming. So I went ahead and moved my stream up. Ooh, homing missiles for Sophia. Well, also, apparently I can refresh the whole dumb thing with going into that pause screen. I wish it had taken from me first and not the gun for my power instead of the gun. Alright, so getting those homing missiles was probably worth coming in here, if nothing else. But these seems like they're kind of side things just for you to be able to come in and refresh your power and your hover and stuff. Come on. Jerk. Yeah, Roger Predactor. I'm still in Area 1. I've got the hyper. I can't remember if the hover is here too, so I need to. So I'm going through, and I didn't get through all the areas to double check. So it's been quite a while since I've played this one. I have Blaster Master Zero and Blaster Master Zero 2. And I have recently played the Blaster Master Zero. I haven't done Blaster Master Zero 2 yet. Oh hey, look, and more homing missiles. But it's probably been 30 years since I've played this. I'm pretty sure I finished Zero, yeah. I didn't do it on stream. I did it on just playing it. Which I feel like Zero was kind of sort of a retelling of this. But I could be wrong. Actually, I think I am wrong, because I think there's a girl in Zero. See if I can make it up over there. Haha, you jumped to your death. Ooh. I mean, he'd have. Oh, that's what happened last time, isn't it? I wanted to go over to the right there to see if there was something over there. Up on land. But I've already been down there to get that H. Or that, I think that's where I got hyper. Apparently I have one of the shoulder buttons set to fast forward. What's the other one do? Yep, reverses. Okay. I guess I've got that capability if I feel like it. See if I could do this again. So I keep falling down there and going to the right too much. There we go. Or to the left too much. Oh. Well. Got it. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I've pretty much explored all of this area now. Okay. On to area 2. Dagnabbit. Stinking mines. Alright. Area 2. Oh. No, not area 1. Apparently I'm out of those. These things shoot at you when they are pointing at you, don't they? Yep. Shoot through these? Not yet. Okay. I'm pretty sure at some point I get the ability to shoot through that style of brick. Probably in there. To make it easier to come back up. So far, yeah. I mean, Dragon really likes them. I don't dislike them. And I'm having a good time being able to actually roll around in my office here. Because before it was carpeted. The echoiness is a little different, but I've gotten used to it now, so it's fine. But when we first had swapped it out, boy howdy was this room very echoey. Was there anything keeping going up? I don't remember which way is which on this map. Yep. Punk. Gotta figure out a better way to deal with these. Am I going more to an area where I need to have gone down below first? Yep. I guess I'll go through one of them and see what it takes me to. Always be going right. Nothing maximum. Oh no, I'm out of my. What does this look like? So if I do it from where the level it's on, it doesn't work for those guys. Made a mistake. Ah, I caught that sucker. And that sucker. Oop, oop, oop. Don't fall into that water. I'm pretty sure that's probably not water. It's probably lava. And it probably hurts me. Going down, she's yelling timber. Oh, almost missed that one. I don't know why I went. Ah! Oh, I see a thing for demands. Frickin' bee. Oh. Wins. Let's do our things. And that thing we heard. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, we can't. You just have to shoot it directly. Okay. Isn't there another one over here? Oy. But not a piece. Okay.
Battle stations. Wolfit Place is riding up in here.
Hey, Wolfie T, thank you very much for the raid. Ribbler's stones, huh? Okay. Is my thing going? Is it gonna do it? There it goes. Yes. Yeah. I normally don't stream this early. Well, early for me. But I've got a friend that I haven't seen for a while who I get to hang out with tonight when I would normally be streaming. So I am doing some streaming now. Were you enjoying the, what was it, Scribbler's Stones? Get in. I never did any of the custom maps for any of the Tomb Raider stuff. Oh, yeah. You know, but you take the time to make a song, I guess you might as well use it. Or acquire the song, as the case may be, I don't know. Yeah, and it is it's one of those things where you're like, okay, so what games are still being played by people and stuff like that, and then you see that people are still playing Tomb Raider games, and you're like, well, what's this about? And then you realize, oh, it's because they made the ability to make custom maps, and then people were like, heck yeah, and they've been keeping a community has been keeping the game alive. Get the feeling I'm about to do a boss or something? Oh no, okay. So then it makes you go, well, how come other games, when they're making games, aren't leaving that kind of ability out there? Because it doesn't do anything but help the game in the long run. Keep it relevant for longer. I can guarantee... Uh-oh, I'm in a maze, aren't I? Alright, I can guarantee that Skyrim wouldn't have been as popular as it was for as long as it was if modders weren't able to just make so many mods for it and, fix bugs and that kind of thing. Spiky. I never did any, like I said, I never did any modding for the for any of the Tomb Raider stuff, but I did get a little bit into modding for I'm trying to remember which one it was. Was it Sacred? Dragon Gem, do you remember which one it was? Which one was the one that had the secret chicken level? I want to say it was like Sacred 2. A friend and I made a mod for it so that when you died, the NPCs would pick up your gear, and then also they would equip whatever the best weapons and stuff was, so that they would actually use stuff that they had on them instead of just being whatever the default was. And I just remember that there was an issue because you'd go into the secret cow level and the secret chicken level, and the chickens would all be, which were giant chickens, would all be wielding you'd go in there and they'd be wielding these awesome weapons because they had weapons. That's where some of the good gear was. But it wouldn't scale properly. So you'd see this giant chicken, and because it was a scaled up chicken, you'd see this sword that was scaled up to immense proportions as well. But stuff like that, being able to be like, you know what, I want to try to make this game a little bit. That's good. Yeah, okay, that worked. Give it just that little extra oomph. Alright. That wasn't a good trade-off for me. You're a dog. Yeah, as a matter of fact, at the time, I want to say like 2003 or so, sometime around then or after then, I got in with a group that was, heavily into modding. I don't remember the game now. Total. Can't remember the name of the game, but it was one of the RTSs. You're gonna go lift something heavy, aren't you? But it was like a two. Bob. No, it wasn't Command and Conquer. Hello? Something about gasoline. Or the whatever the packaging for the files was. Anyways, it was only like a 2.5D game, and they were modding it and doing basically a whole fan remake of it to get it into 3D and all sorts of stuff. My brain's a little shot, so I don't remember what the game was. Yeah, just you get nerds loving a game or something, and they're like, you know what? We want this game to still be playable and still be better than it is. So they, a community will get together and start doing stuff. Did I already pick up something from this room, or am I supposed to kill everything and then something shows up? Now it's bugging me. What was it? There's been a lot of things that came out in 2000s. Let's see. I want to say it had something to do with war in the name. It was a late 90s game. Total Annihilation. That's what it was. No? Yep. Total Annihilation. Okay. Because gas-powered games. And their format for their packages and stuff and their files, I think was .gas. Yeah, okay. Sorry, that was my own little personal demon requiring me to go dig that up. Yeah, Total Annihilation, they did basically a whole conversion. Uh-oh. Okay. Basically, yeah. And it was pretty cool because, like I said, it was like a fixed viewpoint and had a limit to the number of units in the original, and then in the remake they were doing, you could do 3D and you could change the viewpoint, and they vastly increased the number of units that could be on that could be out at once. Pick him a gun. I think this is, yeah. Ooh, 3 guns. Nice. What's this one? Okay, just a little bit more. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that it would be. I don't know if they ever did a remaster or anything. Or are you talking about the fan remake? Because I don't know if that ever got approval or not. Come on, jerk. Oh, look at him crabbing. Do I have to hit his... I think I have to hit his claws? No. Right in his mouth. Maybe? Yeah, okay. I hit him with this right in his mouth. Has to be a regular gun. No granadas for him, huh? Oh, I can shoot his shots, huh? Interesting. Thank you very much for stopping in and for the raid, Wolfie T. Have a great day and have a great night and have a good work tomorrow. if such a thing can happen. Crusher, awesome. Ooh. Look at me, Ma, I'm crushing. So now I think I can shoot those stones that I said looked weird. We'll tell you what I'm talking about when I run into them, or I'll point them out when I run into them. At least I don't have to worry about these getting, or the weapons from Sophia getting taken away by hits. Once you acquire them, you just have acquired them. I don't remember if those hurt. Nope, they don't. They're just in the way. Oops. Aha. I don't remember if that is what, where I came in from. Ah, these are the bricks I was talking about. See how they look a little different on the left here? Now, I can shoot right through them. Well, there's the way to get to the next area, but I don't think it's time for that yet. And I guess I could be wrong. I've got the thing from this area, the part from this area, so maybe it's time to go to the next level. Sure. Let's go off of that presumption. I can always come back if I need to, right? Area 3. Eat those slugs. Okay. A little repetitive now with the... I feel like the music's messed up. Okay, so I think I have to get the wheels, the special wheels, probably the thing in the lower left there, so that I can climb on the ceiling and go up there around those spikes. That's the shtick of this area. Ow. Ah! Oh, I see. There has to... Okay. Well, I mean, that answers my question. So I'm going to have to come back from over there. I can't go over there because I can't go down. Can't shoot down. Oh, he drops red things. Ugh. Definitely don't like those red pods then. So, Dragon, you didn't injure your back, did you? I think. Right. Okay. I'm guessing he got his food off of the porch then? So Scooter gets to have his new special food. We had Scooter on weight management food, and he started losing too much weight. So he was a little bit of a chonker. We wanted him to slim up just a little bit to be more healthy, and he slimmed up quite a bit. So we're now getting him onto... So he slimmed up because he's just not eating as much as he used to. And so we got him some stuff that will give him the same or more calories with lower amounts of food he's eating. So we're hoping that works. Oop. There was a place for the mans to go. I do remember playing this game thinking that this was pretty cool that it had both modes. So you weren't just a tank wandering around, you were actually the kid that had to get out and go do stuff. To me, it meant for an interesting aspect to the game that you hadn't really seen that. I hadn't really seen that as much before. This whole time, have I been able to shoot at angles and just haven't? No. Yeah, it's less, more, more dimensions to the gameplay. I'm not going to say this was like the first game I remember seeing that had that sort of thing, because I don't think it was, but it was one of the earlier examples of that kind of thing where I appreciated it. He said freedom, and then I shot him in the face. Not to be taken out of context. I wish it wasn't so easy to cause those to come back. Ooh, look at that. More electricity, some guns. And a lot of hover if I needed hover. If I had hover yet. Unless I'm wrong about what those H's are. It's not health. Because there is no health. It's power instead. Music? At some point the music said, we're done. Yeah, it's a pretty great game, in my opinion. And welcome in, Keywork Savior. This wasn't one of my earliest ones, just because we had... I got Blaster Master in a temporary trade one summer with one of the other kids in the neighborhood. I traded them Strider for Blaster Master, so but I spent a lot of time playing this. I don't know if this not having any background music suddenly is supposed to be happening, or if it's just something weird going on with my... I want to say that Strider may have been the first game that I ever actually completed. Like, I don't know if... So, we started off with the Nintendo with the 3-in-1 cart that had Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt.
Battle stations. Techia 0B is riding up in here.
Hey, Techie Rob. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing? At some point, a clip should start playing here. Yeah, we were just talking about that. That was what you did back in the day, right? Is you would have some games, and your friends would have, or neighbors would have some games, and you'd trade them back and forth, and maybe you'd get new games. Died a couple hundred times, made no progress. Sounds about right. Is Vi the space flight one? Or is that a different game I'm thinking of? It has been going well. I'm not sure. I also was just mentioning, I don't know if the game music, background music, has just stopped or what's happening there. So I'm going to reload this and see what happens. Obviously, that's still working. Yeah, but if I bring the save state back up, it comes. So I don't know if there's supposed to be background music or not. Hey, Nostalgic Rhino, welcome in. I mean, there's still game sound. It's just no background music, which is weird. So yeah, we had the 3-in-1 cart, Super Mario Brothers, Excite Bike, and Duck Hunt, and then Strider, and I want to say the first Legend of Zelda. And my dad basically was like, if you can beat Super Mario Brothers, then I will buy you whatever game you want. And I was never able to pay off on that deal. I was never able to complete that challenge. However, Strider, on the other hand, was a different matter. A friend of mine, basically, one summer, we spent all summer with him coming over to my house and staying the night at my house, on the weekends, because obviously summer doesn't actually exist for adults. So we couldn't be making a lot of noise during the week. Playing Strider. Whoop. Who told you could be here? Get on out of here. Laser pointer. Who you think you is? Who you think you is? I don't have a Detect Cat Noir voice. Let me try to think. Let's see. There was a large set of gams walked in with a bright point. No, I ain't got nothing. Sorry, guys. Let me recalibrate. I seem to be blinking a lot. Yeah, we'll always have Paris. Catching up on here. Yeah, I don't say it again, Sam. Guess I can try. I can try that. It's not gonna work very good. Unfortunately I can't really do voices. I just kind of sort of speak as me. Get off me, you stupid slug.
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Thank you. Follows are anonymous. I will warn you though, if you do say something. Yeah. It does default to being on. You don't. You would have to turn it off if you wanted it off. I don't remember what the term for that was, but I turned on the ability to turn it off, but it defaults to being on. How are you doing today? Joust. Wow. That is a game. that remember a lot. We had the DOS version of it, a DOS version of it. I don't think I ever actually played it. I don't know that I ever actually saw it in any of the arcades. By the time I started going to arcades and stuff, it was... I think most of that era of arcade games were gone. Oh, nice. We had some sort of an Atari, but I don't remember ever actually playing it. I just remember that we were digging through the closet looking for something else and found an Atari at some point. I don't even remember if we had any games for it. My first console that I remember is the Nintendo. We did have PCs, though, of various stages and quality. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd heard about that. It is entertaining that we're in an age where I should probably be going up with some of these things, where there's enough of a demand for retro systems, retro hardware, that companies are basically re-releasing stuff, or that it's readily available. And it's always nice to see a company willfully engaging in that, as opposed to just letting the community do it. Oh yeah, got the good guns again. Nice. I still that power up. Ooh, colorful. I'll bet you there's a boss gonna come up. Gotta do my best not to get hit now that I've got nice guns. Hee hee. He said getting hit. Again. Woo! I use emulation for most everything. I do have some real hardware stuff. I've got a PS2, a GameCube, just found our Nintendo Wii, and then I've got an original Xbox, although I didn't really play original Xbox, so that one's not really for me. But I'll probably try some of the games on it. Oh, don't mind if I do. Yeah. Welcome in, HerrBawl Gamer. Yeah, I was going to, basically, I'm going to be hanging out with a friend that I haven't seen for a couple of years and probably won't get to see again for a while tonight when I would normally be streaming. So instead, I'm going to be. I decided to stream earlier in the day. We are doing pretty well, and I hope you have a good day at work. Yes. I don't know where our PSP is. Um, PS2 and, well, I guess the Game Boy is probably the earliest real hardware we have. I don't have it set up to have a way to capture that, but I probably could at some point get it set up. I believe there's a way to, probably a way to mod anything, but for the most part, I play on emulators. And the reason I have any of that other stuff and still have any of that other stuff is not because I collect anything to collect. Um, those are all things that I and or Dragon or combined bought with our own money, and then we just never got rid of because, you know. So it's the realest form of retro, in that I was going the wrong way. We literally had them, and we're playing them. Oh no, okay, I did complete this one. All right. Well, I thought there was going to be a boss in here to fight.
Drag on him donated $10 to Meridian Canine Rescue.
Thank you for the donation, Dragon. My wife. The doggos, I'm sure, appreciate it. Oh, no, not some of my gun. I wish hits didn't come out of the gun first. That was not fair, having them come at me before I was even loaded into the room. I'm a big proponent of emulation, even if you do have, um, even when you do have original copies of like cartridges and stuff like that. Just from a um, game preservation standpoint, emulation is great. You less chance of damaging the hardware if you're using emulation. I totally get why people like doing real hardware and stuff, and I do not have anything against it whatsoever. Um, I like emulating stuff. We just recently replaced the flooring in about 2/3 of our house. And as part of that, we basically had to go through and uh, clean up almost like we were.
Battle stations. Cortland 12 is riding up in here.
This is where I just came from. Oh, Cortland, welcome in, Raiders. How are you all doing today? Ooh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Is that... Uh-oh. Oops. I died. Come back here. Big chillin', nice. Disco Inferno. In 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans and we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Welcome in, folks. Hope you were having a good day. Mario Kart 8, was that the one on the Switch? Or was that... I don't remember which Mario Kart we're up to. I guess Switch 2 is Mario Kart World, right? Hey, Grizzly, welcome in. Appreciate the raid.
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Welcome in. Well, as you can see, follows are anonymous. If you do say something afterwards, though, actually, I don't know why it did that. Did you? Oh, you said something earlier. Okay. We are here. You were playing the previous one? Okay, good. I do not. I haven't really played much Mario Kart, to be honest. Just kind of never really hit me, I guess. More the Mario Party games. Either I did play a lot of Mario Party, but I've been mostly a PlayStation. Do I like any racers? No, not really. I did back in the DOS era, mostly because that was like the only choice. You know, I had limited choices of games I could play. And I'm talking about stuff like, oh man, I don't know, Grand Prix, Ivan something, Iron Man's Off-Road, those kind of things. I think it's mostly because I just didn't have a lot of people around to play racers with, that like to do racers. So I just never really got into them. Same thing with like fighting games. So I'm gonna let that death stand because it fixed the music. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, that is a lot of... it's kind of similar to also games like social deduction games, some of the newer ones like Among Us and those kind of things, where like if you've got a group of people that know each other and like to play that type of game, it's really fun. So basically I like to watch those more than I like to play a lot of those games, like Trouble in Terrorist Town or Prop Hunt or that kind of thing. The music in this game is fantastic. It is some of my favorite NES music. I'm glad that it's back. I'm assuming something was going on with the emulation, that cause the music to glitch out and not have any background music. Get away from me! Get those little slug things. Don't remember if you end up with a... No, I don't think you do. I was going to say I don't remember if you end up with a bigger bullet. Because I think the thing in the lower left is going to be the ability to hover, and then the 4 things on the right are going to be... One of them is going to be grip wheels. One of them is going to be the ability to hover, or maybe not hover, to swim. Yeah, I have. I don't remember if I have played all the way through this. I feel like I might have. Because that was in the kind of era when the amount of games that I had were very limited, so you basically just played every game that you had for as much as you could. Because, you know, otherwise you were just going to be not playing anything. Have I already got on this one? This looks vaguely familiar. I must have already been in here. Is this the one with the 3 things? I wonder how far back that took me when I died. And I was saying in this particular game...
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Welcome to the Wunderwall. And I forgot to say this earlier, but you're now contractually obligated to tell puns and dad jokes. That's the agreement for joining. Speaking of which, let's see what we got here. You know, I'm just really worried for the calendar.
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Yeah, its days are numbered. Ooh, Octopath Traveler. Nice. I have played a little bit of Octopath Traveler. Come on, dude. Get it. Yeah. Oh. See, that, if anything, would have kept me from completing this game. The lack of the password system or any way to save progress would have been it. But this particular game, I had traded for the summer a friend. I traded Strider for this. So it wasn't I've only got a limited amount of time to get through this, so I didn't have to rush it. But I'm pretty sure that there was a chunk of the summer where this was just running on my on the Nintendo. Which, if I recall correctly, my brothers were upset because my room was the only room aside from the living room that had a TV, and I got to have this in my room, the Nintendo in my room. Well, by the time I did that trade, I had completed Strider. Well, I don't know if completed is the right word. I don't know if that was a thing at the time. I had finished Strider. I had beaten Strider. Which, let me tell you, that's quite an intense game. And I didn't even realize it at the time, but the... Wow. Sure, we'll continue. Where'd that take me back to? I think this is the first part of this area. Alright. I'm not angry at that. That's fine. We'll go with this. I didn't even realize it at the time, but the NES Strider was a port. It wasn't even the original version. But I didn't know that at the time. So, I spent a lot of time playing Strider. That was pretty much a whole summer with me and one of my friends in the neighborhood would come over and we would play Strider all the time, switching off when one of us wasn't able to get through a section or that sort of thing. Luckily, Strider had... Uh-oh, I've got no missiles anymore. Right. Because as I continued. With that being said, then I'm going to go back to the save state. Just cleared up there. Hey. So I've still got to find whatever is in this area. So I'm in Area 3. If I recall correctly, there's a piece in every area. Some sort of improvement for Sophia. Oh, I got to backtrack a little bit because I skipped some things. Gotta be careful because he said jumping right into one of the Eggmans. Because I'm getting close to the death here. Oh. What do we got in here? Second, boys. Well, it would help if I actually faced the thing when it's coming by so I can shoot it. Such cheerful games. Oh, Pokemon Rush Pirate. So great you got shouted out twice, huh? That must mean Meowbot likes you. I kind of don't like shooting those little guys because they almost look like puppies. Oh, you get behind him, he doesn't shoot you either. Oh, yeah. Here, let's get me some coffee. Did I not hit the show drink button? Supposed to have that. Yep, I'm aware. Speaking of which, it is that time. Now, I am a 2-hour flower, as I like to call it.